winning the lottery or maybe getting a bonus at work or a hefty tax refund is pretty nice.
Right, so once the money's in your pocket, what are you supposed to do with it other than just spend it? Finance expert David Lester is here to put us to the test to see if we know how to smartly spend an influx in cash. And I'm guessing, Priya, the answer is no.
I know, I think you might be right.
Welcome.
Thank you very
thanks
much.
for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Oh, yeah.
So these are the best kind of financial bits, right? Where like a windfall of money, we got hundreds or maybe millions, depending on what happens.
Amazing.
So we're gonna do true and false.
Okay.
I'll ask the question, and then you guys have your fun paddles.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you can true or false, and then we're all gonna learn what we do when we either win the lottery or our anti-group trade passes away, right?
Okay.
You're getting our big windfall.
All right.
So true or false, you can get paid to travel the world.
True or false, you can get paid to travel the world. True?
True? Like if you're a blogger, I guess, or an influencer?
Yes,
kind
that's
of?
true.
Yes? Okay.
So you get this is like the fun question too. It's like everyone when they get a windfall of money, they're like, what will we do with it? So you can actually rent your place, which makes a lot of sense. And then yes, everyone's so flexible now. You can go on sabbatical. There's ways to do it. So you really want to think of like, how can I be able to like pay for all my costs here and then really do something that only someone who got a windfall of money like that has the opportunity to do.
Great idea.
Fun, right? That was a fun one. We started with a fun one. All right. So the next one is, if you have big debts, pay them off first.
True or false?
True or false?
I mean, the sensible me says true.
I'm gonna go, I feel like you should be like equally paying off your debt and saving.
So it's actually true.
Okay. Yes.
So the big one is like you look at your big interests. So like department store cards and credit cards have like 20%. So that's an easy win-win. It's really hard to make 20% in the stock market or anything like that. So you win with that. And the second one is emotional interest. So, you know, passive-aggressive Pat that's always at Thanksgiving who's like, that's a nice sweater, but you haven't paid me back. You want to make sure that any like Bank of Mom and Dad or anything like that, you pay that stuff off as well.
I know, the Bank of Mom and Dad's really easy to ignore, but
Yeah.
I think you actually should pay them.
But at Thanksgiving, when you're passing around a passive-aggressive
Right.
turkey, it
Yes.
gets a bit much.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, question 3.
Number 3, so you want true or false, buy a rental property with cash once you get your windfall.
Oh.
And keep your existing mortgage.
Yep.
Oh, David, this one, false.
I don't know.
False.
True?
And it's false.
Okay.
So the little
I'm failing here, clearly. You are crushing me.
there's a dessert at the end as the prize.
Apparently.
Good.
So no, you're right. It's false. So what happens is that you can write off interest on a rental property or a business, but you can't write off the interest on your mortgage that in the home that you live in. So it makes sense to have the mortgage on a rental property. So once you get the windfall, you can take the property you live in that has a mortgage, move into your new mansion that you're going to have with like a moat and you know all that kind of fun stuff.
Yes.
And then pay for that one in cash, and then your mortgage payments in the place that you live in you can't write off, but you can write off interest payments on mortgages for a rental. And that makes a big difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really good advice. Okay,
fascinating.
yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, what's up
Fun.
next?
Yes. Okay. So, Okay. So now, true or false? When you get the windfall, give your family money if they need it.
Give your family
I'm
money.
gonna go false.
Yeah, false. I'm keeping that money for me.
So it's true, false, but for a different reason. So I think it helps a lot to, once you get this windfall of money, instead of just giving it to people that are asking for it, lend it to them, become a little venture capital company, and anyone who has a great business idea, pitch it to them, take equity in the company, or lend it to them. And then see the benefits that come from that. And then there you're getting a bit of a return, but you're also helping friends and family and not letting them completely off the hook if, you know, they want to start a business or, you know, pay off student debts or things like that. There's like a little bit of responsibility, and then you guys will get something for it as well.
From the Bank of Mom and Dad to the Bank of Kelsey and Priya.
Yes, I like that. I like this idea of lending it to someone to start something that, you know, then you can kind of all benefit from after.
No, totally.
Yeah, cool.
It's like you're spreading the wealth, but also keeping some for yourself.
Yes.
Okay, David, we have 30 seconds left, so maybe hit us with one more.
Okay, one more.
Something about RRSPs?
About the other RSPs.
Should we always fill up our RSPs?
Oh yeah, did I?
True or false?
Yeah,
There we go.
that was
Yes.
true or
Yeah,
false.
okay, so true or false, always fill up your RSP. I mean, that one feels like a no-brainer. That's a true.
True.
Yes, it's true. So, no, I lied. See, I got you. So when you have a windfall of money, then depending on your income bracket and if you have a business, Then there's RPPs if you have a business, and then there's TFSAs if you make less than, say, $60,000. There's other investments accounts. We always use the RRSP as, like the standard thing that we talk about, but you can actually save money in a bunch of different investment tools, and we're just used to being programmed to like pay off your mortgage, do the RSP, and there's different ways to do it.
So kind of spread it around.
Yeah, well, it depends on your tax situation. Yeah.
David,
which is
thank you
great.
so much.
Yeah, no problem.
This is great. Great to have you.
We need to win some money.
Yes, that is next on the list
And I
of
have
things to
get
do.
more cards.
We'll try to figure that out in the break. We'll see you after.